It is your favorite social media influencer turned professional wrestler, Forever Young. And you are watching Rasslin Rage.
Oh!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Do it now!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Scream it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Do it now!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Scream it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Oh, man, the screen's effed up again. Now Dan's here. See, Dan, you show up. The screen's messed up again. Now I got to fix it. This is how we got to start out the last two episodes of, it would be MIW.
We here at Rasslin Rage LLC would very much like to apologize for the lack of forethought on our technical guy. We're going to make sure that our technical guy gets fired.
Oh, yeah?
He's gonna find himself a picture of a big butt. Whenever we piss him off, he's gonna put that butt right on our shoulder.
You don't say, huh, Josh? What were you saying, Josh?
I was talking about the professionalism of the leader of Rasslin Rage LLC and how he'd never do anything like that.
What, fire you?
Oh, yeah, fire. Fire!
You're all.
We're firing the technical guy.
No, you can't fire anybody.
I thought you just said you're firing him.
No.
It sounded like you said you're firing him.
All right. What we need Mongo's Josh. Oh my God. We need Mongo's logo. Anyways, welcome to episode 203 of Rasslin Rage. That's right, Rasslin Rage with an R. Rasslin Rage. Right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel, where you can find things like MIW, Indie Idol, right? Matches, interviews, Michigan Independent Weekly. That's all the wonderful things. But that's the content that we have on here. And you never know what you'll find. There might be something different every once in a while. But everything that's on this channel is concerning Michigan Indie Wrestling. That is correct. This show you're watching is Rasslin Rage. I would like to introduce all of you to the hosts, or whatever. Myself, I am Cody Fleming. I am the creator, as they have written down here. But hey, it is what it is. But then we have Josh. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
He's the happiest of Harpers, right? He's the owner and the operator of Happy Harper Ice Cream. He is, in fact, the ice cream man, Josh Harper. Also, tonight, down below, it is the grumpiest man in Michigan. You can check the Guinness Book of Records. It's a fact. It's in there. The real deal heel, Danny Beals. Hello, gentlemen, and thank you for joining me again for episode 203 of Rasslin Rage.
That's a lot.
You know, speaking of the Guinness Book of World Records, they actually went to Dan's house to do an interview with him, since he's been in there for 13 consecutive years as the grumpiest man in the state of Michigan, and he sicked his dogs on them.
Little chihuahuas.
Don't come to my house.
I want to take a moment to thank everyone that's joining us in the live chat, or hey, if you're listening to us later on Podbean, thank you for joining us then. So in the chat right now, we've got Tara. Howdy, Tara. So you're doing pretty good. We've got the Ref Zeke. We have the Spyder, and of course, we've got Josh Boos. Thank you Joshua Boos. Thank you very much for being here in the live chat with us. Having one of the greatest names in the state of Michigan. Yeah. And hey,
Spyder's
while
in
you're
there.
here
Did you
with
see the
us,
Spyder?
I said the Spyder.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
The Spyder is the sorest guy in Michigan. My man wrestled 4 matches this weekend.
Whew. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you look at the subscribe button right now and you see that it is red, then that means that you are not subscribed. You got to hit the button and make it gray because YouTube doesn't make any sense. But that's one of the best ways to stay up to date with all the different stuff that's going on r2youtube.com, so it'll pop up on your feed. But hey, if you want to make sure that you'll get notified whenever something's going on r2youtube.com, make sure you ring that bell. You ring that bell and it will notify you every time there's something new that comes up on r2youtube.com, whether it be match, whether it be Indie Idol reviews, whether it be interviews, or, of course, Rasslin Rage and MIW.
Oh. Rasslin Rage and MIW is also available, as Josh said, on Podbean and all other podcast platforms. You can scroll down to the description to find our Podbean, or just search Rasslin Rage and on any and all podcast platforms, and we'll be there. Also, down in the description, you can find all of our social media links. After the show, scroll down and follow us everywhere.
Everywhere. Because we got Facebook, we got Twitter, we got all that stuff. It's cool. But I would like to point out that Rasslin Rage, if you do search for Rasslin Rage, it is RASSLIN Rage. Right? You got to remember that, because some people might spell it WRASSLIN or like wrestling, right? Like
That's cool, folks.
well, you never know, man. You just never know. So we have results from Metro Pro Wrestling, Metro Pro Wrestling, Pure Pro Wrestling, and Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit. We're going to go over those in just a few moments. Before we do that, I have to give a shout out to all of our sponsors and thank them because they make all this stuff possible. First off, let's thank you to PKSA Port Huron. You can find them in Port Huron, search them on Facebook, or go down in the description and find them down there. Also, the Michigan-made monster Mongo. Make sure you go down in the description, check that out as well. We also want to say American Wrestling Experience. Thank you to you. All your links are down in the description as well. Davison Sarai, one of the participants in the Indie Idol 2022. And this week, Josh Harper will be facing Davison Sarai.
He said that's going to be the end of him.
Yeah, well, she's yeah. Anyways, also the Blacksheep, Justin Dream. Hello, thank you, sir. F5 Wrestling, thank you to you. All their links are down in the description. And 1/3 of the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Trios champion, the one, the only, he's not even a man, he's a superhuman, the Spyder. And of course, Grizzly Pro Wrestling. Thank you to all of you for your support. Please, down in the description, check out all their social media, YouTube, and all that good stuff. Some of them have their merch sites down there as well. It is awesome that we have sponsors because it's going to allow us to do a lot of cool shit really soon. So when we come back, we are going to go over the results from all the events that took place this weekend right here in the state of Michigan. We'll be back after this.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Happiest Hopper, a cinnamon dream. I bring you an ice that'll sure make you scream. Demon of fire and cold from above.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
I mean, I know it's role playing, but can we do a little more play and a little less role?
All right.
Okay.
So let's see. That's 12, 13, 18. That's 24 points of damage to make you a happy Harper.
Rasslin Rage t-shirts are available on ProWrestlingTees.com/Rasslin Rage. Just click the link in the description to visit our store on Pro Wrestling Tees website. Every shirt is 100% cotton and available in sizes up to 5X. Show your love for Rasslin Rage and get yours today. And we're back. Hey, Father Marquez. Hello, sir. Nice to see you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. All right, so.
It is the day of our Lord. It is nice to have you in the chat, brother.
Preach on. Okay. He needs to get out his what do they call that?
I want to know, how was the donations? How was the tithing today?
All right. So we are back and we are going to go over the results as we said. We're going to go over Metro Pro Wrestling from their new location in the VFW Hall in Wyandotte. That's right. The results from last night's April Assault. That's where, that's what it is. We had a pre-show match. The congregation, led by Pastor Mo, defeated the team of Dean Hendricks, Big Murph, and Jason DeMilo when Brother Ultra pinned Dean Hendrick. Now, Father Marquez is part of this congregation group, I might add. But I will like to just say one thing right now. Because I see it here, Big Murph. Boo.
Make your friends wherever we go.
All right, boo that guy.
Yeah, boo that guy every time. Listen.
Are you okay?
Put him in a match against Kyler Coleman. I'm cheering Kyler.
Are you okay, Josh?
No, I'm not. Now, Dan, you weren't able to be here with us on Tuesday. And Tuesday went off without a hitch. Your kids are messing with these results again, and you need to start whooping them. Because it looks unprofessional when we tell wrong results like this, and this has to be a wrong result. In the first match of the main show, Kyler Coleman defeated the Mulletnator, Sam Beal.
Cheated.
Kyler Coleman defeated the man that's been on Impact TV.
Cheated.
Kyler Coleman defeated the best quaff in the state of Michigan.
Cheated.
What is it you call it, Cody? Shenanigans?
Shenanigans. He's a shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
He's a he is a shenanigist who used shenanigans to win.
I think he has a doctor.
I take it back. I know how he won. He's got that squirt bottle. Water can mess up activator when it's fresh. Yeah. Sam Beal probably got counted out trying to keep the hair good. I get that. I know it's hard work keeping flowing locks good. You didn't need to laugh, Cody. That wasn't necessary.
I got more hair on my fucking chin, dude.
Match 2. I'll get you out of this, Josh. Match 2, Josh's man crush, Mario Star, with Bubba Luscious and T-Nix. More shenanigans. Defeated Iron Eagle.
Oh, definitely shenanigans. If Bubba Luscious is anywhere near the side of the ring, you know there's shenanigans.
Tanner, yeah.
Oh, Bubba is on the side of the ring. There's shenanigans. He's living out childhood dreams, and he's gonna rule the world. And he grab the leg, trip him, whatever. You know it. I know it. You know it. We all know it. That's what happened. And in the third matchup of the night, it was Isaiah Moore, the human highlight, taking on Indie Idol of 2021, current 2022 judge of Indie Idol, Alex Van Zant. And it was in the end 1, 2, 3. Isaiah Moore defeats AVZ.
Now, listen, I'm not taking nothing away from Isaiah Moore. We love Isaiah Moore. But I'm saying that Starbucks worker on the way into the show that AVZ stopped and got a Starbucks from, he screwed up and he put decaffeinated in that drink. Just saying.
I didn't see it, so it definitely could have happened.
Starbucks.
Dan just manifested it. That's how it
happened.
Yep.
The guy was like, probably some young kid, he don't care. He's just a barista. And he gave him decaf. Not paying attention.
Not knowing he's changing the world. In match number 4, the Soul Taker took on the Spyder, and the Soul Taker defeated the Spyder. But I mean, to be fair, this was not his first match of the day. Now, then Soul Taker went to take on Moloch and fought him to a no contest when they were both DQ'd.
Now, I want to know here, Spyder. No, who'd you make mad? You went in there, you talk smack to Bubba, or what? You thrown in there with Soul Taker?
Hey, the Spyder is not afraid of anybody, but sometimes fear is smart.
Absolutely. Then it was Tannernix with Lamario Star defeating Zach Gowen. So 2 dudes. Sorry, Josh, I'm gonna talk about the boy here. 2 dudes it took to beat one guy with 1 leg. Really?
Who's got 1 leg?
Zach Gowen?
Oh, that guy. I remember that guy. He was in WWE once, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You know what it probably was? Lamario was looking to get some more, so he figured he'd melt down whatever the leg is made out of.
Right.
In there.
So now you have Jack Price, the Impact Co-Gut Check winner over there, taking on another participant in the 2022 Indie Idol, Forever Young. And I heard that they're not happy with me, apparently, or something like that.
Top Gun said, you could suck something.
Well, I heard that something about the judging on Indie Idol and him not winning in something. I don't know. I haven't watched the new episode of Killing the Business, but I've heard we're mentioned. I heard we're a topic of discussion. I don't know if that's good or bad, but hey, it is what it is. I heard there was somebody else that did some shit the other day. We'll talk about that at the end of the show. But yeah, moving on.
Next up, we had the match with Tommy Vendetta. Tommy Vendetta would have to win this match in order to get his DTA brother Adam Wick reinstated into Metro Pro Wrestling. And like Cody said, there was shenanigans. Tommy Vendetta came to face in a match. Bubbalicious said, "You're going to be in a match." And then it was a gauntlet match. Technically counts as one match, but it's still the lovable psychopath, Tommy Vendetta. Tommy Vendetta took on Sean Lawhorn, beat him. Took on LJ Lawrence, beat him. Took on Lamario Star, beat him. Took on the Swamp Man, Brutus Atwell, beat him. And then he took on Matt Breeding.
Yay!
We beat him.
Man, I'm really mad I wasn't able to make it.
Me too.
Since he took on those 4 amazing wrestlers and then Matt Breeding, Tommy Vendetta was able to get Adam Wick reinstated at Metro Pro Wrestling. All that work, and he couldn't keep him away for 2 shows.
Shit, my 7-year-old could have beat Matt Breeding, but regardless of that.
That's not fair because your 7-year-old is the child of 2 breaking champions. That makes him a genetic freak.
I guess. Okay. But
And he's what belt is he now?
I don't know. He's like green belt, but he's like the kids program green
Yeah,
belt.
but still. Maybe he'll be the next generation kick breeding in the head. Who knows?
I mean, I always do it again if he wants me to.
Well, you know. I mean, I'm sure fans would pay to see that again.
I'll do it for free.
Metro Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions TJ Meyer and Solo retain their titles over Dre Jacobs and Christopher Moore when TJ pinned Christopher Moore.
Wow. Again, a match I'm upset that I missed. So we're going to have to
I tried to make it, but
pay attention to Metro Pro Wrestling's. They have a YouTube now. Well, they've had, but it hasn't been used as predominantly as it has been lately.
yeah, I've checked them out a few times.
They have a lot of their matches going up there, and they got those professional cameras. So professionals over there. Now, in the main event, top-notch Jason Hodge. Josh is, I'd say, probably one of his top wrestlers. You know,
Jason Hodge is definitely one of my top 500 wrestlers that wrestles at Metro Pro Wrestling.
500.
that wrestles at Metro
Wow.
Pro.
Now, has there been 500 wrestlers that wrestled at Metro Pro?
That's how you know he's in the top 500.
So he successfully retained the Heritage and the Metropolitan Championship over Tony Deppen.
Huh? So he's still the undisputed. I was gonna make Josh say that, but
And still the undisputed champion of the world, Jason Hodge.
Next up, Pro Wrestling All-Stars was part of Superhero Saturday, and that, of course, was on Saturday, April 30th from Canterbury Village in Lake Orion. In match number 1, Daryl Jackson took on and defeated Iron Eagle.
in match 2 of that event, Daniel Wolf defeated Mason Keller and the Spyder in a triple threat match when Daniel Wolf pinned Mason Keller. You notice he did not pin
The Spider.
Superhuman.
The Spider. Pruse. The Pruse. The Pruse.
New title they're coming out with.
The Pruse. The Pruiser champion. Anyways. Pro Wrestling All-Stars. Cruiser Core champion. Alex Van Zandt. And 2021 Indie Idol. And 2022 Indie Idol judge. With Jeremiah Goldmain. That's right. Defeats Shaggy in a non-title match. After this match, they went into intermission, and I know all of you went over and bought all the merch because that's what good people do.
Dude, I'm mad that I didn't
Subliminal messages.
I
Ooh,
haven't
buy
seen
the
Shaggy
merch.
wrestle in a long time.
I don't think you know how subliminal messages work, Cody.
Shut up.
But that's a good point. I haven't gotten to see Shaggy in a long time. That sucks. In match number 4, after the intermission, the Spyder took on Iron Eagle, and the Superhuman Spyder won on Superhero Day.
Match 2. Match 5 was Sadistic Sean Lawhorn defeating Daniel Wolf.
Right. And you have the dirty white boy, Chuck Stein, who says he doesn't do promos and in fact does. I call
Great promo, by the way.
bullshit. Defeats the Great Tiger Mask. Tiger!
In match number 7, Pro Wrestling All-Stars Cruiser Core champion Alex Van Zandt, and also one of the judges of Indie Idol 2022 and winner of Indie Idol last year, defended his championship against the man from Planet Detroit, the mysterious Movado. Alex Van Zandt was able to retain his championship because although Mysterious Movado won, he couldn't do it clean.
He was disqualified.
Although Mysterious Movado won, he couldn't do it clean.
He was disqualified when manager Jeremiah Goldmain interfered in the match.
Hearsay.
It's written down from the guy that gave us the information.
Did Mysterious Movado win the match?
Who happens to be the promoter. Yes, he won the match.
Did Mysterious Movado win the match clean?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I need a yes or no question from you, Cody.
I'm not answering.
I mean, to be honest, listen, by the time it gets here, it's like third-hand information. So it's allegedly.
No, it came directly from the promoter. I know this because I got the information from the promoter.
But is it first-hand information from you?
Listen, is the earth round?
No. Or yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Why are you getting... Yes, it's round. It is not flat.
This is where I'm going with this, all right?
Oh,
the
my
man
God.
who gave you that information claims the world is what?
I'm not answering that question.
Josh? Thank you.
Oh, so are you going on record as to say that his word is not good?
I'm just saying.
I'm going on record
might
as
be a little bit.
if you didn't see it, then it's Amber Heard lawyer's favorite word, hearsay.
Now on to match number 8. Alex Van Zandt with Mr. Jeremiah Goldmain defeated Mason Keller.
Then in the 9th match, Pro Wrestling All-Stars Trios Tag Team Champions Detroit Punk of Chuck Stein, Sean Lawhorn, and the Spyder defeated match number what? 3?
The third of the day, 4th that we've talked about.
Right. Defeats Cobra Kai of everybody's favorite karate bad boy, LJ Lawrence, Daniel Wolf, and Iron Eagle by allegedly disqualification when Daniel Wolf intentionally delivered a legal low blow to Sean Lawhorn.
He wouldn't do that.
Why would you say allegedly? It's written right there, Cody. We have that information. In match number 10, the Pro Wrestling All-Stars heavyweight champion, Atlas Hightower, took on Shaggy in a non-title match, and he still won. And then we had another intermission.
Sorry, Josh, that was totally unintentional.
Bullshit.
All right. Ready? Then it was Pro Wrestling All-Stars heavyweight champion Atlas Hightower battling Shaggy to a double countout in a rematch.
And then finally, in the 12th match of the night, it was the main event where we saw the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Cruiser Core champion Alex Van Zandt defeat the mysterious Movado with a quick roll-up to retain the Cruiser Core championship again.
We beat him twice.
Again.
Now from the Flint area, specifically in Flint's Iceland Arena, Pure Pro Wrestling brought the All-County Wrestling Tournament to the teams that we see here were Father Time, which is Malice and Tenchi and Jarris Gray and Phil Ingram.
Team Aaron Orion, Dylan Derringer, Danny Astro, King Naba, and Kid Easy.
Teams James Alexander, the Nomads, the Amazing Zondo, Kofane, and Sean Mordecai.
Team Jack Kelly, that's Dylan Knight, Mr. One Night Only, Nick Zero, and Dave Weston.
Jarris Gray defeated Nick Zero.
The Nomads defeat Tenchi and Gideon Malice. Yikes.
Sorry. Dylan Derringer defeated
Fire.
the amazing Zondo.
Heather Blue defeated Alex Royal by DQ when Alexis Royal, when Alexis refused to break an illegal hold. See, that's what happens.
Phil Ingram and Danny Astro ends in a double.
Freaking count out. He's mad.
Yeah. Dave Weston and Sean Mordecai ends in a double count out.
He's never coming back now. Let's see if we can bring him back with this.
Rasslin Rage. Ah, dang it.
Team VIP consisting of Dylan Knight, Mr. One Night Only, defeat King Naba and Kid Easy.
In an impromptu match. Holy shnikes. Over the top battle royal. Yeah, over the top. But rope that thing, right? That thing. Maybe I can talk now. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out eventually. But
Pretty sure your tongue's getting a double count out.
That's totally deflated. Anyways, Jack Kelly wins the crown, his team as champions of the All-County Wrestling Tournament.
Congratulations to Jack Kelly and his team.
Yay. So that's all the results for this week. We do have several events taking place this weekend coming up. Make sure that you come back here on Tuesday for Michigan Independent Weekly, where we give you all the information. That's live. Everything's live on YouTube first. Right? And then Rage, MIDub, interviews, whatever. Then it goes to Podbean eventually. Sometimes the next day, sometimes a couple days, sometimes a week. It just depends on how busy I am, right? Because I get busy. It happens, right? Some people just hustle all the time. Some people work 8 hours and hustle after work. That's what I do.
I mean, you're not hustling when you're at work.
I am hustling when I'm at work.
Every day he's hustling.
Yeah, I hustle because I'm on the. Hey guys, look at this. Hey guys, look at that. Hey guys.
Cody hustles so much, most people's shoes squeak when they walk across the floors. He'll sing that song. Every day he's hustling. That's what his shoes
Hustler.
Now, a lot of the shows that are taking place this coming weekend are in memorandum of when that helmsmanship went down.
Okay.
The Cinco de Mayo.
Right, yeah, that one. But so now we have several events that we're going to go over. I know IWR, I believe, is this week too. So that's going to be insane.
He is on Cinco de Mayo, correct?
Yeah, that's going to be insane. I think there's 2 events on Thursday. I think Thursday.
This whole month, I've looked at the month. This whole month, everybody's going to have to get second jobs, and then hope that the second job gives you the time off so you can go to the wrestling events that you got that job to pay for. It's going to be a busy month.
That definitely sounds like something Dan would do. However, I do want to point out to everybody that Indie Idol round 1 and round 2 promos are on the channel. You can check them all out, and in there are the judges' critiques for said promos, and then the winners that move on, and then now we're working on the 3rd round. So we are this Friday, they will be due, and you can look for round 3 promos probably Saturday or Sunday, with the judging taking place on Monday. So a week from tomorrow, not this Monday, a week from tomorrow, with the judging taking place live right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel with Johnny Delicious and Alex Van Zant. And then, of course, we'll be back here Tuesday for MIDub. Just so you guys know, there are some plans in the future with before June 24th, before the final effing. I'm working on it right now. I'm getting with the people, and I'm doing my best to get Jack Price and Mark Ross on the show, or on, to talk about their match coming up at the final effing. And then I am going to also have, are you ready for this one? Jeremiah Goldmane and Stitches to talk about FU versus F5, the final effing. So that ought to be interesting. And I mean, if you want any idea of how that's going to go down, you should go look at interviews such as Tommy Vendetta and Adam Wick, the debate. That's a good one. The War Games debate. Or Stitches and Levi Blue. Excellent. Those were all good ones. There was another one we did like that too. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's what it's going to go down like. Almost like moderator of a debate type situation. But both questions towards both, one question. This debate. Right. You're funny. So there's that. So we got those things coming up in the future that will happen before June 24th, and some other things. But Indie Idol is taking a lot of my time, or just in general, a lot of things are taking a lot of my time. We only have 2 more matches left to announce for the third round. If you don't know already, the third round stipulation is a tables match. All right. This is a promo contest. It's not a real match. It's a promo contest. It gives them something to go off of, right? Because you have a tables match and, supremacy and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Last one was a ladder match. The one before that was just a regular 1v1. Going forward, every match will have stipulations. So we are in the third round. We'll probably go 5 rounds, depending, because things got a little effed up with the tie. So we'll see how that works out. There's not really supposed to be ties in Swiss rounds. So we'll figure it out. It'll happen. We need 4 for the top. Someone's got to lose. It is what it is. 4 winners. One's going to lose. No, anyways.
Wait, listen, just a suggestion, okay? Next time that there's a tie like that and Josh is involved, I say they should have to get in the ring, have a match.
That's not even fair.
Well, a real match to have to do with what the stipulation was.
It's not even fair.
The winner wins.
It ain't even fair for Josh.
Look, I'm 375 pounds. How often do you think I climb a ladder?
You're a die setter, aren't you?
Yeah.
You don't climb a ladder?
No.
What?
How do you get there?
It's 40,000 pound molds. They're close to the ground.
Oh,
How the fuck you lift them up?
Crane. You think I lift it with my hands?
No. So you don't get on a ladder to guide it in through the top?
No, I'm just good at what I do.
Oh, man. I bet OSHA loves you. Anyways, moving
You're
on.
supposed to put your hands by the mold. OSHA does love me.
Okay. Anyways, we're going to wrap this show up. But again, we'll be back here on MIW Tuesday at 6:30 with all the information to attend all the millions of events going on next weekend. And then, all the other stuff going on. There is a match that's going to debut tomorrow. It's one of the BCWA matches from Die. What was it?
Die Harder.
Die Harder, right? Yeah, DYE, by the way. So that'll premiere tomorrow, and then I believe Wednesday, the main event from Die Harder will premiere, which was Justin Main, Frogun, and TJ Meyer for the BCWA Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, definitely a good match. I have some other matches that I need to look at getting set up and put on. I'm doing my best to get a match a day. However, Sometimes I just don't have time. But it is what it is. So, see you on Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you scroll down in the description. Like, subscribe to all that stuff. Thank you to our sponsors. Real quick, let's shout them out one more time before we get out of here. AWE, the Blacksheep, Justin Dream, PKSA Karate Port Huron, F5 Wrestling, The Spyder, Davison Sarai, Grizzlies Pro Wrestling, and the Michigan-made monster, Mongo. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to you watching. Make sure you smash the thumbs up. Make sure you check out Podbean and all the major podcast networks if that's what you do, so that you can listen to us over there. Maybe you don't want to see us. I mean, I wouldn't want to see us either. We are, but it is what it is, especially Josh. All right.
We're beautiful people. What are you talking about?
Okay. If you say so. All right. We're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you one last time. Later.
Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.